兄ちゃん。
行こうぜ。
WandaVision episode 3 finally aired today actually, and we got a chance to see it and take notes on it. So with me today, I'm Alan. Probably should have said that backwards.
Yeah.
I'm Alan, and with me today I got
Aldo Pineda.
Louis, I am. I think you said backwards.
Bruh.
Me, Louis.
What the fuck?
It didn't even make sense.
I thought you were making a stupid Black Eyed Peas joke. Oh my
Or
god.
whatever.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh man, you know what? Fuck it. This episode is gonna be a Black Eyed Peas memorial.
Oh yeah. Alright, no, fuck episode 3 of WandaVision.
Hashtag
dude.
bring the group back.
It's all about the Black Eyed Peas memorial.
Fuck yeah. Nah, just fuck every other Black Eyed Peas. Bring back Fergie and will.i.am.
You mean the best and the worst one?
Yeah. You mean the best and the best one. Wait, who's the worst one?
That's for you to decide.
Oh. Fuck, okay.
All right, well, just in case you don't know, this video will have spoilers on episode 3. So if you have not watched it, make sure to check out the episode, as it is only 30 minutes. And
Yeah.
it's very doable.
Hell, probably it's like 25 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Because it's like 5 minutes. It's like 2-minute credits and then 2 minutes of all the fucking the names of the translators.
All right, so the episode goes as follows, right? In episode 2, we left off with Wanda being pregnant. And for this one to start off, just even more pregnant.
Even more pregnant. And in color.
In color, too.
In
yeah.
color. So, the past 2 episodes were, what?
Black and white.
Based in the 50s and the 60s.
Yeah, and now this one will
Now
be
we're
in
in
the
the
70s.
70s.
With the intro being from the, like, Brady Bunch, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely had a Brady Bunch feel. And a doll that, like, was in the show, too, that's from the Brady Bunch. But we'll get to it right now.
Yeah.
All right? But basically, Wanda gives birth in this episode.
Yeah.
And that was a surprise because I wasn't expecting it to be that soon.
You think you thought that like the pregnancy was gonna last until the end of the series?
If not at the end, probably like the second. Well, yeah, I guess second to last
middle?
episode and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
So it happening so soon, like what, 3 episodes in, like I was actually like surprised, like oh
Yeah.
shit, they're actually gonna do it.
Yeah.
But don't they like age? Doesn't the episode age every 10 years? So it kind of makes sense that she shits out the baby.
Well, I don't know about aging.
Yeah.
Imagine carrying a baby for ten years. I don't
Bro,
know.
that shit's dead.
I don't know. If that, oh my god.
Dude, bro, that shit's decomposing.
No, it's a fully grown adult in your stomach. And she had twins, 2 fully grown adults in her
shit.
stomach.
Bro, like let's say, what is it? DeviantArt's gonna have a blast with that.
Holy shit,
Oh my
dude.
God,
Dude, as soon as 3 o'clock hit, that scene hit, fucking they got to work. But yeah, WandaVision gets pregnant and
WandaVision gets pregnant.
both of them get pregnant.
Fuck.
Yeah, Vision carries one and Wanda carries the other. Oh yeah, she gives birth to twins too.
There's a lot of things that stood out in this episode, like things that make you realize things aren't what they seem to be. Honestly,
I mean that's sort of a recurring theme throughout the whole series. It started out really subtle, I guess.
but now it's like a little slap to the face.
It's very intense now.
Yeah, like it was like you said, it was subtle, but now I guess the hints are part of the plot.
Yeah.
So it's getting more and more like we're ramping up fast.
Yeah.
I guess kind of like the pregnancy, it ramped up fast. Too.
Yeah.
And before we expect it, bam, we're gonna see something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what are you guys' thoughts on this episode?
Well, first of all, in terms of the aesthetics, I think it's probably my least favorite one. Just because I feel like it's the least, besides the intro, is the least inspired by that era of TV.
It didn't look that like.
Well, it had. Fuck, I keep doing this thing. Let me put that. It had that 70s show flair and not like the actual that 70s show. I mean, like just
Shows
a
from
show,
the
just a
70s?
show from the 70s flair. But for most of the episode, it had some pretty like modern composition.
Okay.
It wasn't. It was like the other episodes were more.
Traditional the way they were shot.
Yeah,
Like-
more real.
More in accordance to their like time frame, I guess, like where their time period.
Yeah, And then this one was like it'll go on and off, on and off. But like, I feel like 50% of the episode was just had like a 70s aesthetic and not really like a 70s feel.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
definitely feel.
So just on aesthetics, it's probably my least favorite one. But in terms of plot, I mean, it had me through and through the entire episode.
All right. What about you, Lewis?
I liked it. Like you said, it really started with a Brady Bunch feel, and it even had some like Gilligan's Island type of feel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's from 70s, late 60s, early 70s, and then what was that one other show? It had like one Beverly Hillbillies theme that I kind of remember.
Yeah.
But it was a really good show, a good episode. It wasn't like Aldo said, it wasn't really like the best one. But I feel like it's because they had to rush to the point.
Yeah, I understand how that feels, but I feel like it's more like that was the whole point. Like it wasn't just because we need to finish this episode quick. I feel like that was the point of the episode.
Yeah, like it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And that's how like unnatural it is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
All right. I mean, honestly, this episode was, I would say, my second favorite. I feel like my favorite is still the
the second one?
second one. Yeah. So it'll be like second episode, third episode, then first episode for me.
Yeah.
So far. Overall, I like the plot though. Like I found it entertaining. It was pretty fun. Like the whole, when the friend comes over and she's trying to.
Oh yeah. Wasn't it Guinevere? No, not Guinevere.
Geraldine.
Geraldine.
That's a weird name.
Like we mentioned it before. Well, we mentioned in the beginning of this episode that like the weird things are now part of the plot. Like, what do you guys
Yeah.
notice that were like the weird parts of this episode?
When the TV lagged on me.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that was in the first, like the very first parts of the video
The episode.
Probably like
Episode.
within the first like 7 minutes. Like Wanda and Vision were talking in the couch and all about how things don't seem to be like right, and then
Oh,
Vision
yeah.
started going off about how like Herb and like the hearts and the dinner, how there's something missing or something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But then out of nowhere, it just restarts like 10 seconds earlier.
Yeah.
Which honestly, it made me think like, fuck, did I skip it?
Yeah.
I mean, did I go back?
It was a whole Mandela effect. Oh.
Oh, fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
but then this time, instead of like saying anything, they just went on talking about their pregnancy, not avoiding anything. I mean, not like confronting anything of the
Yeah.
weird thing that's going on.
Yeah.
So that was definitely something that like, what? Definitely like,
Actually, that one's a lot more subtle than the one in the second episode where she, at the end of the second episode, where she like saw the guy in the bee costume or in the beekeeper suit, and she was just like no, and they actually like
rewinded it.
yeah, that one was very jarring.
Oh, yeah,
this one was kind of like if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't like
Yeah, you'd miss it.
yeah. It gave it a sense of like intensity, I guess.
Like,
But it was very like he kept going on and on and on and on. Stopped, went back, and then like
things leveled down.
yeah. It was like it was smooth, but it was still kind of like whoa. Like you felt the weight of that scene.
Let's see, Lewis. And something you noticed?
I think I feel like I most of what I'm gonna say is speculation and theory, so I'm probably
So
gonna.
maybe
have to
we should
wait.
save that for the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think about this commercial? The Hydra soap. I feel like it was the least nuanced out of all of them.
It was
I
like
was about to say, like, if anything, it's my least favorite commercial so
yeah,
far.
because it was kind of like a nothing one.
Yeah, like, I tried looking more into it, and I didn't really find anything except just the word Hydra.
Yeah.
yeah, and then the whole picture of Hydra. That's it. It was like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, if you haven't noticed the other two commercials or anything in there, we'll give you this one
I
as
mean,
a freebie.
The Stark one was very. You have to pay attention because it was kind of like a weird. It focused a little bit too much on the beeping toaster a little bit too much. You need to pay attention to that, and it was obviously Stark Industries. And then the watch one had a very
Recognizable, like, Hydra name.
Yeah, and then this one was just Hydra.
Hydra.
Yeah.
Hydra soap.
Just Hydra. And
Yeah.
a lady taking a bath with it.
Yeah, I saw feet. I was like, ooh. But yeah,
People with feet fetishes right now.
yeah, they'd be like, whoa.
Like, whoa, I get to see this for free?
Yeah, not for free. You gotta pay like $7 a month for it.
Fair, but that's a steal.
Yeah, I guess,
Fuck.
bro.
Alright, but I mean, And then like let's talk about the how the episode ended. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That was also a very intense moment.
Yeah. Well, as the episode ended, we saw how do you pronounce her name again?
Geraldine.
Geraldine. Yeah, I keep
Geraldine.
forgetting. Geraldine and Wanda talking to each other while like watching over the babies. And we see Wanda mention how she
She was a twin.
was a twin too, and then we get a reference to Pietro.
Yeah, she mentioned Pietro, and then Geraldine was like, he was killed by Ultron, wasn't he?
Yeah,
And
like-
then that's when shit.
That's when
Really
you were like, wait a minute,
Way,
I feel
yeah.
like
and that right there is like a mic drop moment. You're
I
like,
feel like
wait a minute.
people who know that language probably kind of like got a clue from what she's saying from like that one.
You think
lyric.
so? I feel like
You mean
what-
probably the made up language?
But there's gonna be those people that are like, oh fuck, I know it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, definitely.
they deconstruct the entire like fantasy alphabet or some shit. Like
I mean, if they do that for Star Wars,
Yeah.
yeah, they, yeah,
And for that Star Trek, the Klingon fucking language, people are crazy.
yeah. You know what?
Maybe.
Fair point, right there.
Maybe.
I don't know if there's enough for it to be up there, but
And then
It
how-
might be. It might just be like a traditional sort of lullaby.
yeah. Oh yeah,
But-
but like anyway, they were talking about that, and while Vision was outside with a neighbor, and
Was it Herb and,
And
that,
Herb-
that the other lady? I forgot her name also.
yeah, her neighbor and all that.
Herb's a really funny idiot.
Dude.
Yeah,
Herb-
Herb's.
Well, earlier in the very beginning of the episode, Herb like just started cutting through his fucking cinder block fence or whatever it was.
Yeah.
When he was cutting the bushes, and Vision was like, "Oh, you might have gone a little too far," and Herb was like, "Yeah," and continues to cut through the thing. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Herb is definitely a character, honestly. But they were talking about like something. They were talking.
Oh, they were talking about Geraldine.
Yeah, they were
and
talking
how
about
why she was there and how she had no home and like
basically outing her out.
yeah, and as the whole Wanda was very kind of like taken aback by what Geraldine said about Pietro, and
Mhm.
she kept asking her what she said, repeat what she said, and Geraldine was obviously avoiding the question and like completely like avoiding it. And as that was happening, it was cutting back to Vision talking to the neighbors and saying how their neighbors being like, well, she's here. Wait, what she said? Well, she's here because
and then
Because-
like they would not say
yeah,
it.
they wouldn't say anything.
And then like Herb was like, well, we're all, and then he would get cut off.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
so
was a very kind of frustrating. Like you kind of feel Vision's frustration.
And
Yeah.
and the doctor's just giving out so many clues all the time.
oh yeah, the doctor too.
Oh, the doctor. I think in the beginning of the episode too, he was like, small towns are very hard to
No,
get,
that was
leave."
at the end.
Was it at the end?
That was
that
where
was at
he
the end.
approached Carl and the neighbor.
Yeah, before.
Yeah, like small towns are very hard to escape
Yeah.
because you just don't say escape.
Yeah, it's very particular choice of words,
Mm-hmm.
and the way he said it, and Vision's reaction obviously lead to like,
Him starting to suspect something.
yeah,
And then when Vision, when I guess Herb and the neighbor,
They fuck off?
disperse, they
Yeah.
fuck off and be like, hey, we're gonna do our own shit now.
yeah,
And Vision finally goes in, and we see Wanda by herself, and her saying that Geraldine had to leave, when in reality she was like
Kicked out.
Yeah, kicked out, outed into like a full-on government facility.
yeah, and that facility is like,
Area 51.
I guess kind of it feels like a very technologically advanced kind of set. I guess
It
I feel
reminded
like,
me-
like an altered reality sort of thing.
Like it reminded me honestly like of a Jurassic Park thing.
Yeah,
Like the wires and like the structure keeping something intact.
yeah, it's
Like
definitely
we don't know what's in there.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're
I'm sure we could guess it's the town they're in.
yeah, we're
Wisconsin.
led to assume that it's a town
Mhm.
and all that. All right, let's see.
Oh, we
What?
Geraldine had the sword necklace.
Oh, yeah,
and she asked, and Wanda asked about it.
Yeah,
yeah, because she kept seeing it over and over. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll completely forget about that honestly.
yeah. She was like, she pointed it out. Well, yeah, Geraldine gets fucking thrown out of the altered reality
The
prison
quote unquote simulation.
simulation. I think it's pretty safe to say it's kind of like a prison or a jail sort of for Wanda,
Let's see.
because I mean, escape. What do you escape from? You don't escape from a town, unless you're being held captive there. You know.
I mean, unless you're broke,
Let's see,
well,
bro.
can't financially
Fucks.
move out.
then where do you go? Like,
Yeah.
You stay in fucking whatever part you're in.
Bruh. That's
Bruh.
deep. Sounds like a metaphor for something. Mm.
damn, maybe it is a metaphor.
My depression.
Damn, we gotta cut that out.
And I'm gonna leave that in.
Fuck, okay, so straight to speculation, right?
Yeah. All right. Let's jump into speculation. And since Lewis, you wanted to talk about something, let's see. You said your. Oh wait, go for it.
I said I have a new theory. Like I feel like Wanda's in on it. So I feel like they're still trying to get something out of Vision. I'm guessing they want to revive him or something. And so they have this alternative world to kind of like suck it all in or whatever. And that's why the kids are like. That's why she has kids, because I guess like.
You think she actually had kids?
I mean, she wasn't faking those, was she?
We don't know. I'm just saying, like, do you actually think she had real
That was
children?
like my 2 a.m. theory once I was done watching the episode. But then, like earlier today, I was like, what if it's her?
Like, she gave birth to herself?
No. Like,
That's a new
she's,
type of fetish we're hitting right there.
like she's in control of that whole the whole world. The whole
You
virtual
think so?
world. Because, like, she didn't. There's things where she didn't like how she saw the beekeeper and she didn't like it.
Yeah.
So she ran back time. And when Vision was catching up on what was going on, it made everyone's TVs and phones lag for a second.
Yeah.
And then when she
Okay,
heard
okay.
Geraldine say something that she clearly did not like,
She kicked her out.
Kicked
And
her
she
out.
fucking kicked her out.
so I feel like
Fucking yeeted her out.
yeah, and then I
So-
feel like she's under control of that whole world, and she's like, I don't know. I guess she's still depressed that Vision's dead, and it's her powers just like consuming her.
All right.
Right. Okay, I
I
see where
can
you're
see
going. I
that.
see where you're going.
So if anything, I kind of have like some, I guess something to like expand upon that theory.
Oh, yeah?
Because, well, one, like, this is just something else, I guess, before I get to the theory, that I noticed that, like, the voice in the radio
Oh, from the second episode?
from the second episode, like,
Who
I
was
was
that?
watching it, and then, like, I rewatched the episode, and then, like, right before the credits rolled, like, it passed it again, but this time it was less staticky, so I heard the voice, and I was like, holy shit, I recognize the voice. Like, the voice was of Agent Wu from the Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Wanda. Who's doing the C, Wanda? Wanda.
The one that was giving, like, Paul Rudd's, like, parole officer, kind of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like-
Wasn't
I
he
didn't-
like the new stepdad for the?
I didn't pay
the
attention.
daughter?
No. He was the one working for government, making sure he didn't violate his
Oh,
parole.
now I know.
I-
Okay, I get you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that.
like the Asian one.
I didn't pay attention to that movie because it was kind of bad.
You ever saw the interview?
Like
Movie?
the one with James Rogan. Fuck.
James Rogan.
Yeah, basically James Rogan.
He plays Kim Jong Un on that movie. So
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, him.
Okay.
Like, I recognize it, and that's him. I was like, holy shit! Like, it like popped into my head, and I was like, clarity. But you know, he's definitely an agent here. Why is he involved? We'll find out later. But going back to what you said, I feel that, like, how to say, she's too deep in her thoughts. She's too deep in her feelings. She made this alternate reality that's like dangerous, and they're trying to get her out of it. They're trying to snap her out of it. But in the meanwhile, they just made a facility that contains the danger.
Yeah,
You get me?
I see how you mean. It's very because she is probably one of the most powerful Avengers. I feel like in terms of just like her magical abilities. Maybe not like in strength, but her magical abilities.
Oh yeah, it definitely puts her up there.
Yeah. So like Lewis said, she's so distraught with the death of Vision that she put herself into sort of it's gonna be a weeb.
Alternate reality.
Like a infinite Tsukuyomi type deal. And sort of because she's put herself into such a a deep sort of fantasy world, like it's sort of expanding outside of her mind, and like it's affecting like the area around her, which kind of explains why they have to like contain it with whatever field
with
or
whatever Jurassic Park
yeah.
thing they have right there.
Yeah, and so, like, kind of like is another nerd reference like that, like kind of like the SCP Foundation, where they have to contain it, and so they obviously have like 24-hour surveillance outside, and whatever instances come out of that,
It would make sense, honestly.
yeah, they like how they reacted to Geraldine, how they immediately just like rushed on her, whatever, with all these with the helicopters and the armed guards and whatever. So she put herself into such a deep fantasy that, you know, it's kind of consuming her, and it's consuming the world around her. So she needs to be contained, and so obviously they're trying to get her out. And I feel like the commercials are kind of like I guess like a hint.
What? Why would the commercial be a hint in this one?
I feel like just because, shit. I guess.
You're like, fuck, I locked myself in the
Yeah,
box.
yeah. Like, fuck, I said some shit like that doesn't make sense. Well, like
Now I gotta explain it.
Stark made Vision,
Okay.
and Hydra kind of fucked Wanda and Pietro in the ass.
Okay.
That's basically it.
Oh yeah, and we got two
then-
Hydra visions. I mean,
then Vision.
two Hydra ones.
Fuck one on the ass.
Yeah. And then she shit out 2 babies.
2 babies.
I was gonna say that like, I like how they was twins because I mean it's a nice reference to the comics where they have twins, but in the comics the twins die. So let's see what happens.
Well, in this one they're not real, probably.
Oh,
Or
let's
maybe,
see.
maybe
Could be her imagination.
maybe it's either like I said, like her own imagination, but maybe she's in a state where she's so kind of powerful and chaotic, where she actually manifests things.
Okay.
So maybe she's actually did manifest, I guess, life, but maybe they might not survive. Maybe she like in her rage fucking throws them against the wall or some shit. I don't know. I guess we're all kind of on the same page. I think Alan, you have the most kind of elaborate theory with the whole sword people, the Glygons, Guigons.
Yeah. 'cause
Oh yeah,
the-
and they're all basically just trying to stop it because they can. I'm pretty sure they can't contain it forever. So
Yeah.
that's why they keep trying to like
Get her out.
sending it like all that. But anyway, let's see. WandaVision. Final thoughts on it. Where do you guys think it's gonna lead to?
Well, if we keep going the same route with the whole decade by decade, the next should be like the 80s.
The 80s.
Women are still objects, right? There's like 2 sexist jokes by the doctor in that episode.
What was jokes?
They explained they explained the size of the baby with fruit so that the women can understand.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then at the end when the doctor was like, "Oh, you might even be a good nurse," instead of a doctor.
Yeah.
Because apparently that's sexist or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay. I
okay.
didn't even catch that one.
And then Wanda and Goldine looked at each other like, "Look at this motherfucker! Look at this small dick white
And then
man."
Vision had a joke too.
What was it?
He was like, "I beat my wife."
He's like, I can't wait to be
Oh.
papa.
Oh,
Yeah.
papaya. Oh, he
Papaya.
had a dad joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's irrelevant to what I was talking about. Yeah, the next one's gonna be 80s.
He stole the joke from me, bro. It's a Lewis joke.
Yeah, next one should be good. I feel like the next one's gonna be even more intense.
Okay, like it's ramping up pretty quick.
Oh, if it's 80 themes, I hope it starts with the Fat Albert intro.
Fuck yeah. I want Vision in black faces and fat. But yeah, it should be more intense. Or maybe not like wrapping things up quickly, but just getting more into like outside of the alternate reality. Outside of the sort of television theme.
All right, well, WandaVision. Have you seen the episode yet?
Obviously, yeah, we talked about it, idiot.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not talking to you guys.
All the
Fuck.
audience.
Alright,
I
dude.
mean, if you made it this far in the video and we asked you if you watched it and you have it, don't get mad at us.
Yeah, I mean, we did say
Yeah,
spoilers at the
we did
beginning.
say spoilers.
Yeah.
All right, well, stay tuned for next week's episode breakdown of WandaVision. And make sure you check out our podcast that's uploaded yesterday, as well as our other videos in our gallery. Make sure you stick by, as we have a special giveaway to be announced soon.
Really? That's news to us.
We're giving away a papaya.
Fuck! When it gets to them, it's all squishy and icky.
Like, oh, fuck yeah, I get to fuck it.
It's got like 500 fruit flies on it. Lewis, why'd you show us your dick? Alright, let's end this shit.
All right, man. Bye.
See you guys.